Welcome back to NASCAR on TSN. I'm Adam Ross with Billy Rouse and Todd Lewis on pit road. This is race number 12 of the 2010 NASCAR Canadian Tire Series, lap number 161, restart number 4, Billy.
Down into turn one more time up through the gearbox. J.R. Fitzpatrick out front takes an easy lead, but here comes Kennington, Thompson, and Dilly for the top 4 spots.
Mark Dilly had a terrible restart. That car did not want to turn, and he's losing a lot of spots. Kennington, Thompson, Steckly, look at them fanning out behind and trying to avoid the Bart Source number 9.
Oh, they're lining up to take advantage of the 9 of Mark Dilly. Ronnie Beauchamp, he's going to go by on the bottom as well.
So Mark Dilly had a great spot for that restart, but something not quite right in that number 9. Look at J.R. Fitzpatrick running the high groove we talked about, and it looks like he's driving away from the competition, but wait until they get some heat into those good years.
Well, we've been talking about it all night long, and I kept saying that outside groove would come in, and the importance of that is J.R. Fitzpatrick has 50 extra laps on his right side tires. So by moving up the racetrack, he's going to carry more momentum in the middle of the corner. Whoa, we got one backwards. That's the 23 lap switch, spun off of turn 4.
That'll bring out a yellow flag. Looks like Dexter Stacy and Jeff Laxovich got together. We're going to go on board.
Whoa, you can see the camera perfectly located looking in Laxovich's mirror. The 55 just drove down and punted him around backwards. Kerry Mix is on pit road. He has a problem. The 55, Dexter Stacy, he's in for repairs as well.
Lots of crews earning their money today. Dexter Stacy, those look like substantial problems on the 55 as the huge crowd in Kennington looks on.
Well, the title battlers up front for this restart. J.R. Fitzpatrick, DJ Kennington going to bring him to green, up through the gearbox one more time.
Lap 179, restart number 5. Fitzpatrick with the lead through 1 and 2. He's going to lead him down the back straightaway.
Big horsepower. Thompson got the nose down to the bottom of Kennington. You know, no team orders for sure, but whoa, contact between the 4 and the 22.
Don Thompson and Scott Steckly coming real close there on the front straightaway. Hathaway looking to make it 3 wide, but he'll stay behind the 4 of Thompson.
Well, Thompson wanted to get up front, I'm sure, because if he can get the 4 in between the 84 and the 17, that's points for Fitzpatrick.
I'll tell you, Don Thompson, the last few weeks, nothing. Oh, problems! Problems with J.R. Fitzpatrick. Look at them fan out. That car is not under power, Billy.
Well, coming up off of turn 2, that thing just ran completely out of power. Don't really know. It sounds like it's still running. It seems like maybe a drive plate, a clutch, or something happened to the race car because it still has engine, but it is not making any power.
Right in the middle groove. That's not where anybody wants him to be. J.R. Fitzpatrick coasting around the racetrack, and he now loses a lap to the race leaders.
DJ Kennington about to take it to the stripe one more time. Fitzpatrick may not make it back to the pit.
No, that car is limping to a stop, and the yellow flag comes out.
Well, just as the yellow come out, you see the 21 of Jason White back on the racing surface.
Let's have another look and see if we can find out what may have happened.
Well, here we are, 84 up off the corner. You can see him get on the gas and nothing happened. Everybody scrambles for position not to get into a wreck off the corner.
Wow, Hathaway and Don Thompson do a great job. Here we're on board with Scott Steckly.
Well, you can hear Steckly off and on the gas, trying not to get collected by the car on the inside, and he did a great job.
We've got Todd Lewis right on the scene, Billy.
The 84 team pushing the Schick Hydro car of J.R. Fitzpatrick along pit road. Lost the transmission, guys. That's why he stopped out on course. The engine's fine. They'll do what they can to replace the gear, send it back out, and try and salvage something on this day.
Wow, not very good luck when you're chasing a championship. J.R. Fitzpatrick will get that car repaired if possible and get back out and salvage the day. We'll be back with more after this.
We're back with the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series from Riverside International Speedway near Kennington, Nova Scotia. Restart with DJ Kennington and Scott Steckly side by side.
Wow, a pair of Dodges up front. Drag race down the back straightaway.
And look at that, all the way back through. Man, they're both jockeying for the same bit of real estate. Steckly doing well up on the outside. DJ Kennington has the car running well on the bottom groove. What a battle for the lead.
The bottom still the tight way around. The 22 carries the momentum, and he steals the spot away from 17, DJ Kennington.
Scott Steckly takes the lead. We're riding with Jason Hathaway. He's chasing Don Thompson Jr. He runs in the 4th position as DJ Kennington. What a view from on board Jason Hathaway as Kennington had a look on the inside of Scott Steckly. Then things better. We've got Todd with a report.
There you see the new transmission. That's going to go in the 84 car of JR Fitzpatrick, guys. The Schick Hydro team going to work underneath. It just stopped for JR. He remains in the car. As soon as they make the replacement, he'll be back out on track.
Right now, JR's being scored in the 13th position. If it ended right this minute, it's a 50-point swing for DJ Kennington, who's running in second to JR Fitzpatrick down in 13th.
Wow, DJ Kennington. You know, if I was Whitey up on the pit box, I'd be on the radio to DJ right now. Save your stuff, buddy. We got our points competitor in a tight spot right now. He's on pit road. They're fixing it. But I'm telling you, you don't need to win the race. But I'll tell you what, winning's everything to these guys. He's not going to take it easy.
DJ has said all year long, we've gone to every race expecting to win, and that's how they got to where they are right now. I doubt he's going to change that outlook this minute, but you always want to err a little bit on the cautious side when your main competitor is sitting in the pits.
Well, you certainly want to grab everything you can. I'll tell you, he's won 4 of these oval races this year, and number 5's not out of reach.
We're on board with the 6th place Beauchamp right in that train. Let's listen to where he picks up the throttle.
Right in the middle of the corner. As I told you earlier, when you come to these racetracks, some of them, even though it's a high bank, you can turn the race car with stagger, and that's what most of these guys are doing.
They're coming up on Joey McComb in the 50 car to put him a lap down. Well, another lap down. He's many laps down, but he's running in the 10th spot. Here's a change for the lead. Kennington took advantage. Scott Steckly slides up the racetrack. Kennington shoots right through the middle.
Wow. DJ Kennington, a brave move down into turn 1, but it got him the top spot, and he will see if he can set sail in that Castrol Edge Dodge.
He took advantage of that situation as now they put a lap on Jason White in the 21. He's 52 laps down after his earlier problems.
Wow, that Dodge horsepower built by his dad, Doug Kennington. That thing is hauling the mail down the straightaway.
Listen to them pick up the throttle of this racetrack because you don't have to feather it like they did last week in Barrie. It's just hard on the gas.
Well, the banking will do that for you. We'll be back with more with Riverside after this commercial break.
Welcome back to NASCAR on TSN. We're on board the race leader DJ Kennington in his Castrol Edge Dodge. He's led for 87 laps of the 249 we've run so far, Billy, and those laps are so important.
Well, if he can keep the nose in the wind a few laps more, he will pick up some extra bonus points for leading the most. And when you're fighting a championship, we've been talking about these bonus points for 3 or 4 races now. And that's what a championship could come down to, is how many bonus points you've collected throughout the season.
And you know, Billy, bonus points are so important. We've talked about the championship all day long. We should be talking a little bit more about guys like Jason Hathaway. They're not in the top 5 in the points, but the end of the season is so important. He wants to give this car a great run and get the finishes to build momentum for next year. Todd's in his pit right now.
Good view of the action with the number 3 car, Jason Hathaway. Tyler Case, he's having a really good run this afternoon. Has he got anything for these leaders?
I think we do. The Rockstar Energy Drink, Snap-on tools, Vortec brake pads, car been really good since we unloaded. I think he's saving a little bit.
Thanks, Tyler.
And they have done a good job in a lot of these races. Here he goes to the inside of Steckly for second. He's driven a great race today, Billy. That car looks as strong now as it has at any point today. Wow, he had his hands full going into the corner.
Go there. Good work. Go on the outside. That's your spot. Go get it. Outside, outside, outside clear.
Wow, that's the spotter doing a great job. He's also a coach. That's your spot. Go get it. Come on, driver, get up in the saddle. Good coaches, them spotters.
I was going to say that. You know, you get a little bit of spotting, a little bit of moral support, and who doesn't want that? But wow, Hathaway, hands full of steering wheel on that snap on number 3.
Well, he got a whole handful of loose up off the corner, and that let Don Thompson Jr. get right back up into the fight. Oh, the 60er, Ron Beauchamp Jr. also has a little damage on the right front. Looks like he's had contact coming back through traffic.
Yeah, the right side of that hood is buckled up pretty significantly on the 60. And what a great battle here. It's a battle for the 7th spot. Mark Dillian the 9, the 20.